book that makes me suffer is Mukama. Especially where he said, Ya Aishata owa indi mina hawa idihi sabu'uni idhal katagu ana hajatina habasa kinu wa kunu wa kanu wa kisudila wadari kababi wa kusuna imam wa kasa. Means, if rainfall comes, my requirement means my needs are 7. Even though rainfall prevented from going to the market, there is not any rubber. Firstly, if I have my room, stuff, piggy bank, soft drinks, give up, wife and my blanket. Now.
Alright, Zakeer, we are running out of time, but let me ask you, do you ask for fatwa in the conduct of your activities?
No, but I'm invited to the banquet, preaching, and lectures, among others. Nah.
So tell me, what made you so happy? What made you so sad?
The thing that makes me happy is whenever I see the book of people reading the book of Eastern education or Western education, that makes me happy. And what that makes me sad is that whenever I am ordered not to take research, that makes me sad. Secondly, government could have understand the capacity of settlement, because reconciliation is the only best way of ending those calamities.
Now, do you engage in playful activities like all children of your age do, like playing football, tennis, and so on?
No. In my life, I even never play any kind of game in my life. Nah.
Well, Sheikh, we are almost running out of time, but what kind of contribution given to you by your parents or relatives and teachers that you can remember?
I get a lot of contributions from my parents, as they give me anything that I need related to my study. If I need, they give me, such as pen, a book, cleaner, sharpener, leather, among others. And my relatives, I get a lot from them, as they always help me, advise me, correct me whenever I make a mistake. And my teachers, I get a lot from them, as they always devote their time, energy, in order to see my achievements.
Well, I am afraid, Sheikh, this is where we had to stop. Maybe in the near future we'll be inviting you again for another session of discussion. Well, listeners, that's all we can take on the program today. It's a special program, and of course you have been hearing me with the young sheikh, the famous young sheikh in Sabra Madazaria, Sheikh Muhammad Zakeer Muhammad Shamsuddin Ali Yasin, the son of the famous Garkuan possessor. Well, it's not the end of this interview, but in a later time we'll be coming back with the young sheikh for another series of interview. Right now, on behalf of the entire tutors, especially the principal of the school, the trainers, they're all here. He is my guest on the program. Young Sheikh, you are welcome to the program.
Nice to meet you.
Now, let's go straight into the question and answer session. What attracts you, especially to the Quranic and Islamic preaching? Because I established that you conduct tafsir during the month of Ramadan. So what attracts you about this preaching?
الحمد لله رب العالمين حمد الطائعين الشاكرين حمدا يليق بجلاله وكماله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ولا ند له خلق المخلوقات وقدر أقواتها وأجالها قوله كن واصطفى لهم الدين الحق جهد بنفسه بالألوهية والربوبية فقال تعالى شهد الله أنه لا إله إلا هو والملائكة وأولي العلم قائما بالقسط لا إله إلا هو العزيز الحكيم وأشهد الخلق على أنفسهم بقوله ألست بربكم قالوا بلى فشهدوا على أنه ربهم وأصلي وأسلم على خير خلقه محمد بن عبد الله صلاة وسلاما دائمين متلازمين إلى يوم الدين ورضي الله تعالى عن صحابته الأطهار الأبرار وخلفاء الأربعة أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعلى سائر الصحابة وأزواجه أمهات المؤمنين والتابعين لهم ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد إخواني في الله المستمعين والمستمعات أقدم لكم تحية الإسلامية المباركة الميمونة وهي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, all praise be to Allah, the Lord of the world. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for you. Guide us to the straight path. What of those you have blazed, not the fault of those you have displeased, or those who are astray. My name is Muhammad Shamsuddin, popularly known as Zakeer. My father's name is Shamsuddin Ali Meyasin. Welcome to Zaza. I am in Student Madrasa Balai, Zaria, Kaduna State of Nigeria. Firstly, the thing in which attracts me all the time is how Almighty God inside the whole secret of the Quran and the Surah Al-Fatiha. And what is in Al-Fatiha is guarded in Bismillah. And what is in Bismillah is concentrated in the first letter of Bismillah. This is the word attracting about organic preaching. Now,
MashaAllah. Now, young Sheikh, before we continue, let me inform my listeners that you can follow us on Facebook on the Garkuwan Makarantar Zazzau page. For those of you who want to see us live, we are there live. Just type Garkuwan Makarantar Zazzau on your Facebook and you will see us live. Now, young Sheikh, normally when people are reciting the Holy Quran or reading it, or even any book, people used to get tired. And some of them used to take tea, they drink coffee, water, or something of that nature, or even eat food. Have you been practicing such while you're preaching?
no. But if I became tired, I always prefer to listen to the Al-Buddha while it is recited, or to start reciting the Al-Buddha to my pleasure and safety. Whoever possesses this valuable will be so different within his locality, not only within his locality, and also the world in general.
Now, young Sheikh, it seems you are very fluent, not only in Arabic but also in English language. What actually impresses you with the language of English?
Frankly speaking, What attracts me in English language is oral, because pronunciation is very important. If we take a look, we may understand that some people does not know how to speak orally. They can confuse themselves and other people. And I realize that some people does not know how to speak a simple word, such as calf, come, sorry, etc. And mispronunciation changes the meaning of a word.
Now, do you have any special topic that you report with your best?
Yes. My best topic in English language is grammar. As we understand that grammar is a way of putting the right word in the right place. And also, grammar is the backbone of English language and other languages.
Now, young sheikh, I already established that you are a very, very small boy, age of 7 and 8. Now, do you have any advice to your colleagues, your friends, your age mates, the younger generation?
Yes. I want to use this great opportunity to advise young children like me to work hard for seeking knowledge, because anything they learn as they were children, our scholars said, it should never be escaped. As it narrated from one hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, حفظ الغلام الصغير كالنقش في الحجر, means the memorization of a child when he was young is like everything on a rock.
Now, Zakeer Muhammad Shamsuddin, a young sheikh, after our last program we did here in Kulikuli, a lot of people suspected that you use charm to memorize the Holy Quran, even called tafsir. A lot of people assume that at your age you cannot do it without some incantations, some charms. Now, since you are here, can you reveal the secrets behind your mastery of knowledge?
Yes. To my point of view, as I said, the general medicine of acquiring knowledge is just loving the prestigious prophet, peace and blessings of God be upon him. This is the main reason I usually read Al-Burda, because it cures poverty and inconveniences, etc.
Now this Al-Burda you are talking about, for listeners who are out there listening to you, can you tell us or reveal to us some of the benefits of Qasida Al-Burda Sharif?
Yes. Some of the battles and benefit of Qasida Burda Sharif. Number 1, it recites for barakah in life, a long life. Number 2, it recites for removal of difficulties. Number 3, it recites on the children for their safety and long life. Number 4, it recites for barakah in wealth. The house in which this blessed qasida is recited. It's protected from the following. Number 1, jinn. Number 2, epidemic. Number 3, disease eyes. Number 4, swollen legs. Number 5, smallpox. Number 6, swollen legs. Number 7 is passion. Yeah.
Well, listeners, if you are just hooking in, you are listening to Queen FM Radio on 94.1 in a special program interviewing the young sheikh, Zakeer M.Ali, the 7 to 8 year boy that conducts Islamic tafsir during the month of Ramadan. It's my guest on the program, and before we continue, I think we'll just pause a little and take this track, and when we come back, we return. But don't forget, you can hook up with us on Facebook page, Garkuang Makarantan Zazzau. For those of you who wants to see us live right now, just go to the Facebook and tap Garkuang Makarantan Zazzau. Young Sheikh, we are about to round off the program, but before we do that, I would like to know, what do you want to see at the end of this program?
Moreover, my dear brothers and sisters and Islam, we have to be obedient to our parent for the following reasons. As Almighty God said, وَأَبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Means, worship God and do not associate him with any partner, and do good to the parent. So, because of the above verse, the scholars say, whoever worship God and disobeyed his or her parent, God promises us his worship will never be accepted.
MashaAllah. Now, young Sheikh, you're finally now, for listeners who are just listening to you for the very first time, I want you to tell them your full name so that they can recall it whenever they had it on air or television.
My full name is Muhammad Shamsuddin, which popularly known as Zakeer.
And which school are you?
I am in Fort Fixes International Group of Schools, Zaria.
And what class are you?
This is my personal issue, but in my father's splendid palace. I am currently now in primary 4.
Primary 4?
Yes.
And how old are you? What is your age?
I am 8 or 7 years
old now.
Yes.
So for those of you who are watching us on Facebook, will assume that the boy is not really a boy. People assume that it's only short, but he's a man. Now you heard it from him. Zakeer is between the age of 7 and 8 years. When did you start your tafsir? At what age?
I started tafsir last year.
Last year?
Yes.
That is at about 6 or 7 years old.
Yes.
Wow. Well, listeners, I'm afraid this is all we can take on the package today, and this is due to time constraint. But Zakeer M.Ali, the young sheikh, will continue to patronize Queen FM Radio as we continue to discuss with him in our subsequent edition of the program. Zakeer, thank you very much for coming to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad, thanking you on behalf of the entire crew right here in the studios. Haruna Sidi Makarfi has been the duty engineer. Hassan Shaibu to the duty continuity announcer. I remain yours sincerely, Abubakar Sadiq Muhammad. Thank you for listening. Good evening.